What's up, JetNation? This is GreenBean standing in front of the Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami, where the Dolphins play, the Tua Tagovailoa Dolphins. And we're going to get into a pretty important question that's got JetNation split in two right now. Are you a real fan? Are you? Or aren't you? So that's right, JetNation. This is GreenBean. I am in Miami. I'm hanging out by a stadium which just reminds me how incredibly bad the Adam Gase hired was. This is a team that after getting rid of this guy is looking like they just might be on the ascend. The Jets, on the other hand, were in tank mode. And that brings me to my subject of conversation today. I saw on JetNation forum, there was a debate going on, and I saw it on YouTube, and I saw it on Instagram, and I even heard it on a podcast, that there is a thought right now that if you're rooting for the tank, that you're not a real fan. And then I got tank fans saying, no. If you're not rooting for the tank, you're not a real fan. You don't understand the big picture. So what is it? Who's a real fan? Am I a real fan? I've been hanging around with the Jets since 1981. 1981. They've given me 4 AFC championship games and Chad Pennington. That's about all I got to show for it. I got a little Braylon Edwards, I got a little Altoon, got a little Freeman McNeil, got a little Chris Ivory, but that's about it. A little bit more. Curtis Martin, Kevin Mawai, things like that. But other than that, guys, we have very little to show for it. And it seems that at least over the past, let's say, decade, the past decade or so, there's been a chorus that the Jets suck, but we don't know how to suck right. Now, what does that mean? What is sucking right? Maybe like the Miami Dolphins did last year. They won some games, but they were able to make some moves to acquire so much draft capital that they could potentially rebuild their organization from the ground up. Now, the Jets have been floating around 6-10, 4-12, 7-9. We had 3-13 in there, and we used that suctitude to grab Quinnen Williams, the second of 2 defensive tackles taken in the top 10 for the Jets in 5 years. So there's 2 parts to sucking right. One is actually sucking, not hanging around pick 10, pick 12, that kind of a thing. And actually getting to the front of the pack, grabbing your Joe Burrow, grabbing your Tua Tagovailoa without having to trade away 3 second-round picks, right? Then there's the other thing. When you get some premium draft capital, you actually know what to do with it. So there are fans rooting for a tank, which is effectively going to get us what many are saying is the finest quarterback to come into the NFL from college since at least Andrew Luck, maybe Peyton Manning, and there is a chorus that maybe ever, that Trevor Lawrence just might be the greatest quarterback prospect of all time. So the people rooting for the tank are rooting for that pick of ours to be high enough to get that quarterback, which is going to be the pick number 1. That's where he's going. Doesn't matter how it happens. He's not making it to pick 2. Now, in order to get to pick 1, it looks like this is an interesting year because there are more than one win team. There's a series of 2-win teams and a series of 3-win teams. And it doesn't look like like the Jags in particular, they don't look like they're going to win many games. Although this new quarterback, Lutton, he's got some fire. Maybe they squeak one out. But so you're going to need to be 0-16, it looks like, in order to get that first pick. At worst, 1-15. So the people that are saying they want to tank are the long term. They're looking big picture. We've been here before, right? So we've won meaningless games at the end. Last year's a good example. The game against Buffalo's second string, or the Rex Ryan last game, where Geno Smith had a perfect quarterback rating. It made us think, what? Geno Smith was salvageable. It made us think that the Jets had some hope. And what happens the next year? Nothing. Although that particular year we were 10-6, but we missed the playoffs with our old team, our old bunch of oldies. So the guys, and then that team collapsed. Brandon Marshall, Fitzpatrick, all that. We all know the story. So what the people that are saying with tank is, as hard as that is to do, to root against your team, to root for your team to lose, it's about time that we just finally suck right, get the guy, because don't forget, when you get the number one pick, you also get the number one pick in the second round too. So that's 2 picks in the first 33 players, which is pretty good. The Cincinnati Bengals got Joe Burrow and T. Higgins with that combination last year. We all know how that's doing. They look pretty good. They're developing a nice chemistry over there. So that's the side for tanking. Now, are you real fans if you want that? The side for not tanking is, why are we fans if not to win? What are you rooting for if not to win a damn football game? What is this? I just want to enjoy a Sunday. Especially against a team like the Pats or the Dolphins or Jamal Adams and the Seahawks. You want to lose that game and give that to Jamal? I hear you. So who is it? Are we fans if we want to root for a damn win on Monday night? Wouldn't it have been nice if Nick Folk missed that field goal? We went into overtime and Denzel Mims caught a winning touchdown. Wouldn't that have been great fun? Hell yeah, it would have been. And even though I'll tip my hand, I'm going to tip my hand and let you know I'm on board with the tank. Like I said, I've been around since 81, for a long damn time. I just want to win, long term. But it would have been fun. I can't root against good plays. When Flacco threw that touchdown to Crowder, I went nuts. I didn't even think it was a touchdown. That's how good it was. Had me fooled. So it's hard to root for, against the Jets. It is. It's hard. But here's what I'm here to tell you. If you're rooting for the tank, you're the real fan because you're thinking long term. And if you're rooting for a win every week, you're a real fan too. Because you want to see your team win. You want to see the guys that strapped on the Jets uniform that day to be victorious. So you're a real damn fan. So it boils down to this. We're all we got, JetNation. Nobody gives a shit about us. Let's stop finding ways to divide us. If you're rooting for the tank, good. I'm rooting for the tank too. I want Trevor Lawrence. I want Kyle Pitts. I want the best running back. I want pick 33 too. I want it. But my Jets brethren that are rooting for a win every week, you're real fans too. And I know damn well I'm a real fan. So there you have it. Standing here in front of shithole Hard Rock Stadium where the shitty Miami Dolphins play. We need to catch up. Buffalo and the Dolphins are looking legit, guys. We can't play games anymore. Let's suck right. Let's get us a quarterback. Let's get us a real coach. Let's get out of their damn garbage. We're all Jets fans. Go Jets.